For more than 80 years, one sacred belt has stood as the symbol of Muay Thai immortality. Forged in history, guarded by legends, desired by all. Tonight, legends are born, warriors collide. This is not just a fight. This is Rajadamnern World Series.
Daniel is back. He ready to head off anyone who dare to take his belt. The little warlord returns to claim his place in a new division.
ฉลามยังไม่มีผู้ต่อยผมพร้อมที่จะลดลงไปขอเป็นซูเปอร์ไฟท์
Last year tournament champion Chayak competing against Yothan, the current Rajadamnern Stadium champion.
ผมจะเอาเลือดของน้องเขาเส้นเวทีราชดำเนินให้ได้ครับ
ถ้าพี่อยากได้เลือดผมได้เจอกันแน่นอนครับ
This is Muay Thai. And this is Rajadamnern. Elbow from Dom Parachute. Wow, what a finish there from the Butcher. And that's why they call him the Little Warlord. Oh, swinging a miss. Great return there from Uncle Peck. Oh, Danny Rodriguez, the chosen one. The new rising star from the north. Oh, my goodness. What a start by Toronto. This is Rajadamnern Stadium. Super fight. Whipping left kick there, Tyler. That's the power. Sangmani's trying to fire. Oh, my goodness. Counter left hand there from Sangmani. Big elbow from Rung. Without waking him up. Oh, the big left. Double bonus 400,000 baht each.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year, 2025, marks 80 years since Rajadamnern Stadium was built, starting a new era of professional Muay Thai. But Muay Thai has never been just a sport. It is a cultural treasure of Thailand. To celebrate going into the 80th anniversary of Rajadamnern Stadium, tonight we will take you on a journey through the world of the Olympic limbs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in my honor to present to you Muay Thai.
For thousands of years, Thai fighters have been creating the martial art that we know today as Muay Thai. Their moves were developed in the heat of battle and evolved through the many wars fought on this land. The land that was eventually known as Siam and now Thailand. Muay Thai fighters were a lethal weapon. Their techniques were perfected over the centuries to instantly stop or kill their opponents. Their fists, elbows, knees, and shins delivered strikes that could bring an enemy down in a split second. The fighter's skill and knowledge of Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs, was the deciding factor in many battles. In close combat, their limbs turned into deadly weapons to wreak havoc on the enemy. When the king's elephant entered the battlefield, the best Muay Thai fighters guarded its 4 legs with their lives, protecting the king on the elephant's back. As long as the sovereign lived, Siam would be victorious. In times of peace and prosperity, the art of 8 limbs stayed alive in Siam in the form of a challenge and a competition. It was entertainment for the people, but also a key test for fighters who wanted to join the King's Guard. During this era, Muay Thai developed as a martial art and remained popular with Thai people from its roots in battle through years of Siam's independence to modern Thailand. In 1945, in Bangkok, the world's first official Muay Thai stadium was built, starting the global era of Muay Thai as a professional sport. Rajadamnern Stadium became the foundation on which the ancient traditions and a modern structure allowed Muay Thai to explode onto the world stage. It all happened here at Rajadamnern. It was here where the sport's first official governing body was assembled. It was here where the first official competition rules were written. It was here where the world's most prestigious Muay Thai championship title was first awarded. And it was here where the legends of Muay Thai fought for their glory. For over 8 decades of epic battles in this arena, Rajadamnern Championship Belt remains the most prestigious and coveted title in Muay Thai worldwide. During this time, Rajadamnern Stadium transformed from an outdoor Muay Thai ring into a world-class sports venue. Muay Thai became a global phenomenon, attracting fighters and viewers from all over the world. Meanwhile, Rajadamnern continued to set the golden standard of authentic Muay Thai for the whole sport, preserving and promoting thousands of years of Muay Thai history and tradition. Like the Thai warriors centuries ago, athletes at Rajadamnern cover their heads with mongkon, a sacred headpiece. It brings blessings from their teachers and reinforces their bond and respect. They put on prachiat, a handcrafted talisman Thai warriors wore to channel strength and protection from their ancestors. Before each bout, fighters circle the ring, bowing their heads at every corner in the ancient ceremony of Wai Kru. Through a dance deeply rooted in their own heritage and spirituality, fighters pay tribute to their mentors and the sport of Muay Thai itself. From the first strike and to this day, every fight in this arena is accompanied by Bipad, a traditional Thai orchestra. The music follows the fighters' every move, creating a deep spiritual connection between the fighters and the audience. This is the purest and most authentic way to experience Muay Thai. The only way to experience Muay Thai. Rajadamnern Stadium is where the sport of Muay Thai was born and where its legendary history lives on. For professional Muay Thai fighters from all over the world, Rajadamnern is the final frontier. Only in this very arena can fighters achieve the highest honor in Muay Thai, the Rajadamnern Championship Belt, and join the ranks of legends. Every fight in this arena is a journey through rich and vibrant history of Thailand, a martial art that was forged in battle, traditions that survived through the centuries, legendary fighters that rose to be crowned champions. Every round, every bout, every move you will see today is the heritage of Thailand, because This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the next fight, I would love to show you something special about Thai. Traditional music is an essential part of Muay Thai. It's capture the heart and soul of the sport. Introducing our Thai traditional music band, ราชดำเนินปีกลอง Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for ราชดำเนินปีกลอง Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, in this chapter, SKS fight, we have 5 bouts left of 3 rounds Muay Thai action. Let's check out the lineup. Fight number 5 between the 2 Thai fighters, Superjang Rung versus Rung Anouar. And 6th bout of the evening, Iran takes on Thailand, Ehsan, Muay Thai from Iran versus Kongmeechai, King of Muay Thai. And 7th bout of the evening, China takes on Thailand, Yang Guyao, Shangli Lenker Club from China versus Grammy from Thailand. And the 8th bout of the evening, China takes on Thailand, Shen Shangli Lenker Club versus Chayak from Thailand. And the last bout of the evening, Morocco takes on USA, Anouar Family Muay Thai from Morocco versus Blandon Sango Muay Thai from USA. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the 5th bout of the evening. Fight at 121 pounds between the 2 Thai fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Thailand. Let's hear for Superjang Rung. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Superjang Rung. And his opponent fighting the blue corner, representing also Thailand. Let's hear for Rung Anouar. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap your hands for Rung Sit Anouar.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of SKS Empire live from the home of Muay Thai, Rajadamnern Stadium, bringing you all the action of the Art of the Eight Limbs since 1945. 80th anniversary this year coming up, my friend Ollie Jenkins. I am Joe Comerford, the voice of Muay Thai, calling the action beside the wonderful Ollie Jenkins, colloquially known as English Ollie Jenkins. As we come into the first bout of the night, of course, this is in collaboration with Kiatpetch Promotions, the gold standard of promoting since 1993. Tonight we've got 5 bouts on the card this evening. Of course, first one coming up right now, but of course we've got fighters all the way from Iran, China, Morocco, the USA, and of course, right here from the Kingdom of Thailand. Welcome, Ollie Jenkins.
Thank you for having me back here again with you. Always a good time, very much looking forward tonight. It's been a busy weekend of fights, and what a way to top it off with some more fights.
Absolutely, a great way to finish a Sunday here at Rajadamnern Stadium. And of course, this one kicking off the night, 121 pounds of 3-round Muay Thai action, of course live from Rajadamnern Stadium, the home of Muay Thai. Superjang saw Rung, the return of Superjang, taking on Rung Anouar there in the blue corner. Both fighters performing the traditional Wai Crew Ramoi, which is a pre-fight ritual dance that every boxer performs before they go into battle. This tradition dates back hundreds of years, back to the war times when Siam was battling some of their neighbors. And of course, warriors would perform this before they went into battle to pay homage to their trainers, their masters, everyone who got them ready for battle, and up to this point right now. Here we are coming into the first bout of the evening. This one, 121 pounds of Muay Thai action. Of course, a little bit lighter than some of the other fights on the card tonight. Got some fights at 137, 132, 139. Oh, and the big boys for the main event, 202 pounds. Making me feel like I might be able to jump back in there. Here we are, Superjang, Wirasaklek Muay Thai, taking on, well, actually, no, that's Superjang saw Rung taking on Rung Sit Anouar Muay Thai. A little bit of a typo there, but we continue the action in full force. Of course, you can check out SKSboxing.com for all your training needs. We've got gloves, shorts, shin pads, headgear, pads, everything you need to become the champion of your dreams. Check it out on SKSboxing.com. Here we are, round number 1. But also getting the final prayers underway here from Rung corner there. As I trip over my own tongue. First round of battle, round number 1, Ollie.
Good kick return there from Rung. The feeling out period here from these fighters. Usually see this a slower start from the Thai fighters here, but this is a 3-round fight. They do need to work. Very important that these fighters get these back under early. And there, Superjang catches that kick, returns with a cross. We have Superjang in the southpaw position, taking on orthodox fighter Rung. Right kick there, kick for kick.
And of course, as we know, the southpaws, they really rely on that left kick, often ensnaring their opponents to their entrapment. A lot of southpaws will tend to sit on that back foot, draw their opponents into that left kick, just as we're seeing right now here from Superjang, the super southpaw, setting it up with that double jab. Oh, beautiful lean back and return with that left hand over the top. Entering the matrix there just for a moment. Is he getting the blue pill or the red pill? Because I tell you what, he's doing a wonder here within the matrix.
Yeah, and a very common technique there. When an orthodox fighter is fighting a southpaw fighter, they can just lean back on that leg, because when the orthodox fighter kicks, their back's exposed and it allows the southpaw just to attack the back, and they can't block that kick. So Muay Thai balance is very important and very common to see southpaws, and a good combination there. See, now he didn't return with a kick, he returns with a cross. He attempts to lean back, just staying out of range, slightly taller of the fighters. Superjang seems to have the longer limbs, and they're a good boxing combination, and he's just countering that kick every time Rung Lek is just throwing it. Now definitely got Rung Lek's attention, slightly more hesitant taking the back foot. Maybe the referee will tell him to pick it up a little bit here, because this is quite a slow pace for a 3 round. We do want to see more action.
Oh, beautiful timing there from Superjang, coming in with more timing than a Rolex street dealer in Sukhumvit. Beautiful work there, but getting a warning for that big trip. As we know, in the rulings in the past, it wasn't so enforced in traditional 5-round Muay Thai, but as we come into the contemporary world of Muay Thai, the new era, as we like to call it, we're certainly seeing much more stricter enforcement on sweeps. You've got to kick through, not trip with the ankle. Oh, beautiful boxing here from Superjang. I'll tell you what, he is one slick, smooth customer here. But Rung Lek starting to push forward a little bit more here in the second half. 20 seconds to go here, Ollie.
Superjang looking to throw the elbows in there. Rung Lek's coming in with these boxing combinations. Superjang just pops that elbow in, a great way to shut down an offensive puncher. Right now these two are just waiting for each other, looking to counter. We're seeing when one throws, there's some just vicious exchanges, and this is what they're waiting for. Both having success with the hands, and that is the end of round 1.
Well, there you have it, folks. Phenomenal round to start the show off this evening. We'll go and have a look at the highlights from that first round. In my unofficial scorecards that I've got here ringside, which is basically in my mind, I think Superjang took that away pretty convincingly. What did you think?
Yeah, it's a good round for Superjang, just a bit more cleaner with his shots, and this is what the judges are looking for. They're looking for effective damage. A lot more shots were landing cleaner, showing they're having more effect on Rung Lek. He was making Rung Lek miss a lot more and then countering it. So yeah, in my opinion too, a great first round for Superjang.
Yeah, very convincing effort there from the red corner, Superjang. Yeah, have a look at this, like what Ollie was talking about, the lean backs being very defensively sound here, and then using that significant shot selection to apply a lot of effective damage. You can see with some of these punches, Rung Lek is buckling and also wincing under the pressure. Let's have a look at this. Ah, beautiful exchanges there from the Super Southpaw, Superjang. And again, the crowd loving it here ringside at Rajadamnern Stadium, the world's first Muay Thai stadium. 80 years of history, Ollie, and what a way to witness it. Everybody getting their dance moves in, ready for dance cam this evening. You may see yours truly cutting some shapes here in the commentary booth, so make sure you're ready for that. But right now we'll be coming into the second round of action. Of course, this one at 121 pounds. First bout of the night, round number 2.
Good, Superjang opening up, catches that leg, boxing combination. As we saw in the first round, he's been having a lot of success, keeping it really simple with the boxing combinations, just a cross hook or a hook cross. He's doing very well with it. And this is, if we look at the corner of Superjang, this is what his coach was telling him. He's doing the punching actions. He wants Superjang to punch more. He's seen the success that he had with that in the first round, and he wants him to continue doing it.
There you can see a bit of an adjustment being made to the game plan here from Rung Lek, starting to put a little bit more pressure on and apply some testing out of the clinch, and he was doing not so bad there, but Superjang nullified it with that inside knee block. But here we are back on the outside, getting in the striking exchanges. Beautiful kick to set up at the left hand once again. Oh, there it is. Poetry in motion here from the Super Southpaw, Superjang. But again, Rung Lek trying to lock on, muster some resilience and perseverance here to push forward.
Yeah, Rung trying to come forward, but Superjang is not making it easy for him. He's keeping this distance. And once again, this is what we can see in the corner, and a big left hand there from Superjang. He's in trouble. Rung trying to push forward, trying to get into the clinch. He's trying to find his feet, but he is throwing back. He's still in this fight, and he's going to take a little bit of a breathing out, gain some composure, but he was in trouble there. And Superjang is continuing to push through with these punches.
Yeah, he's certainly not hunting for the win. He's just being careful, methodical here, utilizing timing and effectiveness to his advantage as Rung starts to get a little bit desperate here. Oh, after that last exchange that we, really brought up the energy in the fight, those last punch exchanges, as we get back refocused. Starting to push forward a little bit more here from the blue corner, but Superjang controlling the distance, leaps in. Oh, and a whipping right hand there from Rung starting to bring it back, perhaps flipping the script here. Locked up.
A great stroke, straight right hand there. See, Rung just been jumping in with that jab, and he's been allowing Superjang to just counter him with those 2 shots, but there he followed it up with a right hand, and this is better work from Rung. He can't afford to give Superjang too much space, because right now Superjang is just looking comfortable. He's got the space. He can see when Rung is jumping in, when he's going to kick, and he's just countering back with either that hook and that cross or that kick.
Oh, whipping left hand straight through the pipeline there. Great lead uppercut as well. Some great combinations here from Superjang. But again, Rung starting to apply pressure and lock up in desperation. And he is looking a little bit like Daddy Desperado here. But gives it back to him with that lead left hand. Wow, phenomenal end to the round from both fighters. But again, don't want to give the whole fight away, but to me, second round again has to go to Superjang. How do you feel? I feel that he controlled the action. Certainly, there were some moments there for Rung, but I don't think it was enough against the shot selection from Superjang.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters were in trouble at one point, but as you say, most of the round was domination by Superjang, just picking off Rung as he's marching forward. And here, you should be able to see it in some of these highlights, as we say, making him miss these simple boxing combinations, just coming down the guard there. And here we go, an elbow there from Superjang, locks him into the clinch. Everything Rung is just trying right now. Superjang hasn't answered for it, and that was where he was in trouble off of that right hook. And maybe we see that big right hand there that put Superjang in trouble. And he looked on wobbly legs. He'd done well to compose himself. But that was a good moment in the round for Rung, but I fear it is not enough. He needs more of this in this third round. He needs to come out there now and needs to throw the kitchen sink, because right now Superjang is walking away with this victory.
Phenomenal assessment of the action there from our guest commentator, Ollie Jenkins, making his appearance here at Rajadamnern once again. And again, the crowd's soaking up the good vibes and energy here at the world's first Muay Thai stadium. Big shout out to everyone watching online. To those in Chiang Mai who will be watching their friend Brandon from Hong Kong Muay Thai. Big shout out to them. But here we are coming into the third and final round.
Now Rung opens up with a big punch, and now marching forward, not as fast, getting locked in that clinch. The referee will separate them. But right now, Superjang probably knows he's got this in the bag, just needs to keep that distance between them, play it safe, and just keep answering the way he's done so far. Everything he's been doing this fight has been working. There's not much he needs to change, just needs to keep sharp, keep aware, keep moving. And he knows he's got this one in the bag. Good right hand there as he steps off. Good movement, needs to not get trapped in the corner. Both the fighters locked in the clinch now.
I mean, this is pretty typical of what we tend to see from southpaws in Muay Thai. Stepping back, utilising that left kick, but here we are. Rung starting to control the clinch here, digging down deep, driving in those knees. A lot of forward pressure here from the blue corner, but whipping left hand, sets up the short elbow there from Superjang once again. locks it down, nullifies the action, wants to be back on the outside where he's most comfortable, offload those rear weapons. Utilizing that teep very effectively to set up that left hand, anticipating the forward pressure there from Rung Lek as he locks up from behind. But here we are back in center ring, being peeled apart like a Saturday soccer orange.
Yeah, very good boxing on the back foot from Superjang, especially when your opponent's walking forward. They're doing half the work for you, so he's almost stepping into these punches, doesn't have to throw them too hard. And here, but strong punches from Rung and they are trading with each other. And Superjang looks like he may be in trouble, throwing these hooks, these overhands. Now these two have got 1 minute left on the clock, and they're putting everything, and Superjang is down.
And it's all over for an 8 count. Just at the moment, gets back up to his feet. I was a little bit preemptive on that, calling that one. Got me on the edge of my seat, but here we are, back into the action. Will it end here? Wow, what a return for Rung Lek, a 10-8 round.
Now this changes the fight big now. Now Rung Lek, you see, taking the back foot as he feels this fight could end in a draw, or he could have the win. But he has lost those first 2 rounds, and I fear Rung Lek put everything into those exchanges. He doesn't have anything left. He looks like his tank is empty. He's trying to catch his breath, but Superjang now needs to come forward. He's looking up at the clock. There's 20 seconds left. He needs to put everything he has in this to try put Rung Lek down, and now they are swinging for each other, and he knocks him down again. The referee will call this a trip.
Wow, what an end to the third and final round here into the dying seconds. Great return, perhaps flipping the script here from Rung Lek. What a return. Wow. End of the fight for these two. Phenomenal way to kick off this fantastic fight card. We'll go and have a look at the highlights, but certainly on a razor's edge. Round 1, round 2 being very convincing there for Superjang, but Rung Lek maybe just flipping it in his favor for a draw. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go and have a look at these exchanges. Beautiful pressure being applied here from Rung Lek there in the third and final round.
Yeah, we had some great countering throughout this fight, and here is that exchange in the last round. These two are just swinging for each other, overhands and hooks, and this is where Rung Lek puts Superjang in trouble, knocks him down to the canvas. Superjang tried for that elbow, but he was on wobbly legs at this point. Just a swing and a miss, just grazing off of the cheek, and there he is down, and the crowd have gone absolutely wild. They are very happy with this fight. And there we see from another angle that big right hand to put him down. And over to your announcer for the results of this fight, our first fight of the night, and what a way to set it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this bout 28 even. Ladies and gentlemen, the result of this bout is a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the sixth bout of the evening. Fighting at 137 pounds between Iran takes on Thailand. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Iran. Please give a big hand for Ehsan! Winner leg Muay Thai!
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ehsan! Winner leg Muay Thai!
Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain wasn't pouring down. See that pain was all around. See
and here's the opponent fighting the blue corner, representing Thailand. Please welcome Kongmeechai, King of Muay Thai! Ladies and gentlemen, you're a Thai warrior! Kongmeechai, King of Muay Thai!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to SKS Empire live from Rajadamnern Stadium, the home of Muay Thai, in collaboration with Kiatpetch Promotions, the gold standard of promoting since 1993. Moving up the card, we have Iran takes on Thailand. Ehsan Wirasaglek Muay Thai over there in Nonthaburi, one of the surrounding provinces of Bangkok, taking on Kongmeechai, King of Muay Thai Gym in the blue from Thailand. This one set at 137 pounds of 3-round Muay Thai action. We've been seeing a lot of Iranian athletes over the years making their mark on the Muay Thai scene here in Bangkok. And of course, with the high volume of Iranian athletes, you always have a few standouts. And we've had some phenomenal athletes here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Of course, the likes of Superman Sajjad Satari and Payman Zolvakari here on RWS on Saturday evenings. But of course, we've been seeing a lot of Iranian athletes make their way here on the SKS circuit as well, doing very well for themselves indeed. Iranians tend to come in with heavy hands, a bit more of a kickboxing style, very light on their feet, move a little bit laterally. I suppose one of the advantages that the Thai fighters have is their ability to clinch a lot stronger than the Iranian athletes. But here we are coming into the action. 3 rounds of Muay Thai, 137 pounds apiece. As we see Ehsan Wirasaglek Muay Thai from Iran take on Kongmeechai, King of Muay Thai from Thailand. And I do believe this is the first time I've seen Kongmeechai and their reef, the Great Barrier Reef from Australia, in his corner, who has had 2 phenomenal wins here on SKS. Very large man from down under there. Fabulous beard indeed, but here we are. Stop talking about the cornerman. We'll come back into center ring. Second bout of the evening, Ollie. What a phenomenal first bout that was. A draw as well. It's not often in Muay Thai that we do see draws, but fantastic comeback there from Rung and Lek there in the 3rd round. But round number 1 underway right now.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the night. Usually like to say the first fight sort of sets the precedent for how the fight's going. And Ehsan straight away, strong kick, follows up with a right hand after. Usually a bit of an unorthodox technique, works very well. Usually Thai fighters may expect you just to kick and not throw anything after, but there we saw how successful he was when he popped that right hand through. Just earning the respect from Kongmeechai early. Just jumps back there just to evade that right kick. Now Ehsan with a good sort of Thai style, good balance. Kongmeechai a bit unorthodox, jumping in, faking the tee, but a big right hand there. And Ehsan maybe a little bit wobbled and Kongmeechai senses it, but has he gone in too prematurely? Elbow for elbow. These two, they separate. A moment of madness there. Kongmeechai can't march in too fast. Ehsan punishes him as he steps in.
Nice hand combinations there from Ehsan. Goes down below. Nice lean back there. Once again, being very defensively mature here from the Iranian. Not trying to give away too much. Strong kick there from Kongmeechai, knocking Ehsan off balance. As we come back in, a swing and a miss there. Solid right hand over the top, but just glancing on the shoulder. Oh, beautiful right hand there from Ehsan. Catches the leg, does the old fundamental catch and punch. Beautiful right kick there from Kongmeechai down below as well. But this is what it's all about for the Iranians. Heavy punch combinations, rapid fire.
And Ehsan just showing he just has these abilities to explode. And we're seeing these two quite tentative because they felt each other's power early on, certainly earned each other's respect. Big low kick there from Ehsan. Looks like it may have hurt Kongmeechai ever so slightly. When we see the leg buckle like that, usually shows signs of damage. And imagine when he goes back to the corner, maybe they will tell him about that. And Ehsan marching forward, feels like he's hurt Kongmeechai again, but he knows he cannot jump in as he did last time. Kongmeechai is still dangerous.
Starting to march forward, a big right hook there, but Ehsan just shakes it off. Oh, nice palm to redirect himself, trying to set up that right hand once again.
And Ehsan having a lot of success with that right hand. Jumps in with the knee. Kongmeechai comes overhand with the right and just catches him. And he throws that punch again.
Big, beautiful long knee there just moments ago there from Ehsan as well. Just put the palm over the top. Stab that knee right into the midsection. But Kongmeechai starting to edge forward at the end of the first round of action. We come into the break here. We'll go and have a look at the highlights in just a second. What did you think of that round, Ollie?
I mean, it's a very exciting round. They both had their moments. Both of them looked like they were in trouble early on. But you saw as either one of them tried to capitalize on their opponent being wobbled, they then got something in return. Both learning that they can't rush in and that both these fighters are still dangerous even though they're compromised. And that's when we saw some tentative parts of the fight where they were both slowing down. So it's very much when they're clashing together and they're throwing early on. This is where we saw that right hand after the kick. Ehsan having a lot of success mixing the kicks, but this is where Kongmeechai wobbled Ehsan. And this is where we're seeing these crazy exchanges. This is where both fighters attempting to throw elbows there. Ehsan catching the hand and throwing. Strong right hand there.
Oh, whipping right hand over the top that stumbled Kongmeechai, as well as that beautiful long knee that impressed me. Phenomenal breakdown there by our ringside analyst, Ollie. Again, the crowd absolutely loving the action here at Rajadamnern Stadium once again. Oh, a little bit of a Mexican wave there, but the stock standard elephant pants and shirts. If you're ever down here in Bangkok City, make sure to pick yourself one of those textile wonders in the local markets. But here we are, the crowd showing off their dance moves as I limber and warm up for the dance cam about to come after this, I do believe. We are coming into the second round of action.
Yeah, and definitely a bulk discount on the elephant pants for these gentlemen over there. Whole squad of them repping Thailand tourist traditional wear. Ehsan just complains that the ring's a little bit wet, dries his feet off. And now I think Ehsan's corner will be telling him to box more. He had some success early on, but they may have seen that Kongmeechai, his lead leg looks slight compromise to me when I'm seeing him taking those kicks. He's looking like he's hurting, just the way he's spinning, just wincing ever so slightly. And the referee will call them to action. And this is what I said in the last round. They've earned each other's respect. They know they can't jump in, especially when they're both looking to counter-punch each other. Kongmeechai has had some success with that overhand right.
Oh, swing and a miss there. Again there from Kongmeechai. Little bit of overcommitment from some of these kicks, but questionable ploughing there from Ehsan. Even though he was striking and walking at the same time, felt like that needed to be broken up a little bit sooner. But here we are back into center ring. Ehsan trying to feint his way in. But as you were talking about, they're very tentative to engage as they've both felt the power coming from those right hands from each other. But a little bit of a warning there from the referee to pick up the action and energy.
And Ehsan a few times now, second time in this round, this is where he's caught that kick. Throws 2 punches, throws an in. As you spoke about ploughing, he's only allowed to take 2 steps. The referee may give him a warning if he continues to see this. And we're seeing the reddening on the left side of Ehsan there. So even if he catches that kick, it still is doing some damage to him.
I mean, it's not an uncommon thing for young fighters to get a little bit overzealous with the catch and strike. They'll tend to catch the kick and walk forward, not release it. But here we are. Oh, swing and a miss again here from Kongmeechai, but great returns there from Ehsan once again. Rapid fire from the Iranian. Meeting, fighting fire with fire here from Ehsan. More combinations than a bank safe in round number 2. Very slick indeed down the pipeline.
Yeah, and we see Ehsan often catching that kick or hopping back, and then Kongmeechai just took a big step in there to try hit him, expecting him to step back, and he just turned sideways when he landed and landed into a boxing combination from Ehsan there. He needs to be careful. Very tricky for him to throw the right kick from the Thai because Ehsan either seems to avoid it or catch it. Very unorthodox, but a good right kick there from Ehsan. Now 20 seconds left on the clock. Again, Kongmeechai misses with that kick, but there's not much he can do if Ehsan's jumping out of the way. And there, nice slick avoidance there from Kongmeechai. And Ehsan jumping back again. But he needs to capitalize on this, needs to step in with the boxing combinations, and this is the end of round 2.
Beautiful round there in round number 2. For me, it just feels like Kongmeechai is like the Bee Gees and just staying alive in there as, you know, Ehsan with that beautiful afro is controlling the action and that powerful moustache. And as I often say, the moustache maketh the man. And I tell you what, it's making this fight because he is controlling the action with those slick punches and heavy combinations. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, Kongmeechai's in a difficult position.
I meant the moustache.
Oh, absolutely beautiful moustache. I'm loving everything about him. But Kongmeechai, as I say, in a difficult position. We see there, gets his kick caught, elbow attempt. And then Ehsan just there. Kongmeechai, when he did step forward, just fell into that boxing combination. That overhand right, not had so much success with it this round. But Ehsan might not be the cleanest, but he's avoiding getting hit, and he is doing hitting. Once again, the crowd up on their feet, enjoying themselves here tonight at Rajadamnern Stadium.
And also a big shout out to all the fans who are watching around worldwide. Big mention to our friends up in Chiang Mai, Shannon and Christian, who are sitting watching the fights whilst doing their nails. But here we are back into action for the 3rd and final round as we get the Macarena underway, but also 3rd and final round for our 2nd bout of the evening. I'll tell you what, Ehsan making full effort in November here, but here we are, round number 3. whipping right hand after that clinch exchange.
And I was wondering, how were they going to start the round? Were they going to be tentative again? And my question has been answered, and that answer is no. Kongmeechai is marching forwards, which usually means he believes he's below on the scorecard, but some thunderous elbows there over the top, just spiking them down on Kongmeechai. But Kongmeechai is not deterred. He is marching forward with his own elbow, steps in with the left elbow, the right elbow, each one's back, and now this is just tit for tat on the elbows. These two throwing at each other, and there is a cut on the face of Ehsan, and these two are just swinging at each other right now.
Ehsan coming into this fight like last of the Mohicans. Tomahawk elbows to and fro, and not his afro, but here we are, the old Gordon Ramsay method. Hell's Kitchen bringing all the knives out of the drawer, and it is a buffet of blood on the face of both fighters here. Raining more blood than a Slayer album. Pushing forward here from Kongmeechai, and there once again, swing and a miss. Wow, what a phenomenal exchange that was, going down below. Oh, it's straight back in to the old slice and dice between these two. It's like Thunderdome in the 80s. One man, two men enter, one man leaves.
Now Kongmeechai having a lot more success with that right kick, especially in this third round when Ehsan's more tired. His reactions are a bit slower, but Ehsan also having some success with that right kick. Good boxing combination there. Kongmeechai needs to be careful that he doesn't bring his head in to an elbow from Ehsan. But right now, both of these fighters are absolutely knackered, but Kongmeechai is still pushing forward, and Ehsan is doing a very good job on the back foot at avoiding some of the onslaught of Kongmeechai in this third round.
Kongmeechai moving around with more resolve than Russell Crowe in a Southpaw episode, fighting around the world. Here from Kongmeechai, just continuous pressure. Oh, the whipping right hand, sending Ehsan straight back onto the ropes.
Ehsan tries to touch the gloves to catch a break, but Kongmeechai says, not today, I just tagged you, and now you've got a very difficult 40 seconds left. And it is funny that Ehsan has been catching the kick all night, throwing that right hand, and right now it is Kongmeechai that just put Ehsan in trouble. He's given him a taste of his own medicine. He said, listen mate, I learned that one from you, have it back.
Swinging for the fences here from Kongmeechai. But here we are, Ehsan in survival mode here. Oh, but whips in that beautiful sniper-like right hand straight through the guard. Sniper-like precision. And a swing and a miss, getting tangled up in the ropes like spaghetti night. Dying seconds of the third and final round. Phenomenal action between these two, right from the bell to the bell. Wow. We'll go and have a look at the highlights in just a second. Mr. Ollie Jenkins, what do you take away from that one?
Yeah, very good fight. A good start from Ehsan. Really a sort of tale of two tapes, but then Kongmeechai really taking that third round, really pushing forward, cutting Ehsan. Here we're going to look at some of the highlights. As we saw throughout the fight, there were some solid boxing combinations from Ehsan. Down the pipe, strong right hand, and there we see strong elbows from Kongmeechai, but answered back by Ehsan. This is where they were getting in that elbow war, and a strong right hand as he caught that kick, and that put him in a bit of trouble. And this is where Kongmeechai sensed it. Ehsan tried to catch a breather there, but Kongmeechai was not having any of it, but he answered back with one of his own right hands. A very tough fight to score, but I feel that Ehsan may have done enough, but we will find out. Over to our announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of waiting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, and we have the winner by with unanimous decision. Red corner, Ehsan, winner select Muay Muay Thai.
From the ancient art of Muay Thai, among countless techniques, one stands out. A powerful and lethal move. So lethal, it is named after Hanuman, the legendary warrior from Thailand's epic literature. The move is known as Hanuman Thawai Wan. A strike where precision meets elegance, where myth becomes movement. His body is coiled like a spring as he crouches down. Then, as if presenting his opponent with a holy ring, he stretches out his arm and punches forward with tremendous force. One move to attack, counter, and dodge with lethal accuracy. This is Hanuman Thawai Wan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the third bout of the evening. Fighter 132 pounds between China takes on Thailand. Introducing first, fighting out of the right corner, representing China. Let's hear for Yang Guyao, Cheng Li, Shen Club.
别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。我送阿硕茶具，他眼摸下笔，直接给我4个字算大展宏图。大师亲手提笔出，大展宏图，搬来放在办公室，哎，大展宏图，关公都点头，有料。鸿运不能总是当头。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some louder for Yang Guyao, Cheng Li, Shen Club.
太平怪气彩铃般的大金气势还在这，敌人幻想鞭炮莫想烧腊店的外卖盒。
And his opponent, fighting the blue corner, representing Thailand. Please welcome Grammy, Kongmeechai.
Get low, let's get bounce, let's get down, our baby get boom, ระเบิดดังตุ้ม let's get loud, let's get boom, get zoom, let's get zoom, let's get bounce, let's get down, our baby get boom, ระเบิดดังตุ้ม let's get loud, let's get boom, get zoom, crosser.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thai warrior, Grammy,
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rajadamnern Stadium, SKS Empire, live from the home of Muay Thai in collaboration with Kiatpetch Promotions, the gold standard of promoting since 1993. You've just witnessed 2 phenomenal bouts. Of course, a draw in the first one. Beautiful fight, the second one, as we move up onto the third bout of the evening. 132 pounds of Muay Thai action. China taking on Thailand. Of course, Ollie, we've seen, again, just speaking about the different nationalities that have been making waves in Muay Thai, there's been a big mass migration of Chinese athletes over here in Thailand over the recent probably 18 months, I would say, in terms of some of the Bangkok cards as well as the regional cards, getting a lot of Chinese athletes on the cards at the moment. And again, they come from a kickboxing background with heavy hands. And we've seen that a lot over the last couple of shows where they just come in with this amazing conditioning, amazing fitness, and just non-stop, very durable fighters, the Chinese fighters. Big, heavy boxing combinations as we come in with Yang Guiyao, Shengli Renhei Club from China, taking on Grammy. So Rajadamnern there from Thailand. China taking on Thailand.
And the Chinese fight is very popular in the stadiums here. You heard the crowd applaud as Yang Guiyao was announced. And these fighters, they come to fight, kill or be killed, take punches to give punches. So very much looking forward to this fight.
Absolutely, it's one of those method of madness between the Chinese fighters, fighting fire with fire, taking a lot of punishment to give it, but here we are, round number 1. And expect fireworks.
And Grammy, a fighter that we've seen here before on SKS, starting to go low. Strong right kick, but as you said, heavy boxing combinations from Yang Guiyao.
One of the compromising things for the Chinese fighters is they sit on that front foot very heavily, making it easy for the Thai fighters to capitalize on that lead leg, and often you'll see they'll go inside the clinch. When they get back on the outside, just like that, the bread and butter left hook to leg kick and try and slow down the forward pressure of the heavy-handed Chinese fighters.
And you're seeing Grammy just look down at that leg, doesn't want to give too many tails away, but he needs to be careful when he brings his head on the inside with that low kick, because this is where Yang Guiyao capitalizes with heavy boxing combinations. Grammy's got a good tight guard, does well to get into the clinch there, and this is another good tactic to shut down an offensive puncher. Especially these Chinese athletes are not always the best at clinching, and many people know this, and they will attempt to try lock them up in the clinch and try knee them. But Grammy's still going for that leg, but he does need to be careful. And Yang Guiyao just complains there of a groin strike, which is not illegal in Muay Thai.
Bit of forward pressure here from Grammy, just testing out the reaction timing of Yang Guiyao. Oh, goes below with those big wide punches, shooting from the hip here from Yang Guiyao, testing out the inside of the clinch, but beautiful palm over the top, regains position with that vice grip, forearm to forearm, digging in the knees here from Grammy.
And we're starting to see a difference in the change of tactics from Grammy there. He wanted to step in with the elbow, locked himself in the clinch, and he will have felt that weakness from Yang Guiyao, not answering back there in the clinch. This is a good position for Grammy if he can get on the inside, but he does need to be careful because the hands of Yang Guiyao are very heavy. Answers back with his own kick, caught by Grammy and then dumped to the floor, and the referee here will give him a warning. He cannot sweep.
Oh, beautiful left kick there from Grammy, trying to take out the punching power straight up onto the forearms. Oh, the big swinging for the fences, everything but the kitchen sink here from Yang Guiyao. And as I said, like a cowboy, shooting straight from the hip, those big wide hooks. But here we are inside the clinch once again, and this is where Grammy is going to want to be for most of this fight. Digging that head under the chin, making it as uncomfortable for Yang Guiyao as possible as we wind down into the dying seconds of this fight. 10 seconds to go here, Ollie. And I'll tell you what, it's been explosive so far. A little bit of a stalemate here as we close down round number 1. Wow, some big moments within that fight. A lot to take away from that round. I mean, I think we pretty much said it all within the first round, that when taking up against a big, heavy puncher like that, and especially one who's not a sharpshooter, they tend to be a little bit inaccurate shooting from the hip. Your best bet is to clinch up, lock up, and grind them down, nose on the grindstone style. What do you think?
Yeah, the fight has gone pretty much how you said, but how the fight would go before. Heavy boxing from Yang Guiyao, strong kicks from Grammy. Grammy early on trying to attack that leg, but he was getting punched by Yang Guiyao every time he tried. And here, Grammy done well just to defend these shots, and this is the first time we see him enter the clinch. And from here, started to realize the clinch is a good position. But Grammy needs to be careful that when he gets into that clinch, he doesn't give Yang Guijiao space. Sometimes you see Thai fighters go with a bit of a loose grip, expecting someone to control the hands, to play this clinch game with you, but there's really no rules to the clinch. And if you give someone like Yang Guijiao space, they will just punch. And that's when we saw Grammy have a lot more success when he got really tight, hand over hand, round the back of the head of Yang Guijiao. And I feel going into the second round, his corner will be telling him to clinch more. This is where he's having success. But Yang Guijiao, with that heavy, strong boxing, I'm sure his corner is going to want him to stay out of that clinch and continue to throw these boxing combinations at Grammy.
Some dance moves on display in the crowd here ringside as we come into the second round of action between these two. One looking strong here. The Grammy straight out of the gate like a racehorse, straight inside the clinch, locking it down. As I said, trying to grind him and wind him down with those vicious knees. But he just needs to sink his hips a little bit more for a little bit of leverage. He keeps trying to lock his hips up a little bit too close. Oh, big knee there, and again.
Yeah, and this is good work here from Grammy. See, he's not giving Yang Guijiao too much space to punch, because this is, instead of fighting a clinch, Yang Guijiao is just trying to punch from that position, trying to go above the arms, around the arms. Good boxing combination to the body of Grammy there. Seeing Yang Guijiao start to go lower with the boxing, try work the body. But these knees from Grammy will be taking energy out of the tank of Yang Guijiao. And a big, strong right hand. Needs to be careful stepping in. Yang Guijiao still in this fight.
But sometimes it's like moments like this, you just need to weather the storm, push through the heavy punch barrages of Yang Guijiao and just lock on and deliver the punishment from yourself. And that's exactly what Grammy is doing, applying that long guard, just biting down on that mouth guard, and trying to lock on, deliver these big punishing knees. Oh, a big stabbing one for good measure. And he's made the adjustments there in the second round to push through with that just walk forward style. Lock on like the Terminator, digging down deep. Oh, phenomenal knees here from Grammy.
Yeah, Grammy doing very well in the clinch here. I'm surprised that the referee is breaking it quite prematurely, because Grammy is continuing to work and Yang Guijiao is compromising this position. He can't get his hands in the right place. He's getting his head pushed back. And right now, as we see him bring the hand down to his core, that shows that he's in trouble, that he's damaged, and now he's taking on the back foot and a spinning kick there.
Oh, spin it to win it there from Yang Guijiao. But often that's times of desperation when you pull out the phenomenal and exciting stuff. It's not looking good here for Yang Guijiao here.
And when we're seeing the fighter drop their hand to try block the knee with the glove, it just shows that those knees are hurting and they will do whatever they can to stop it. There we're seeing the right hand of Yang Guijiao, and the referee will be taking a careful look at this. I mean, Yang Guijiao is still in this fight. Grammy just taking the back there of Yang Guijiao. Yang Guijiao looks up at the clock, 20 seconds left, and Grammy needs to push forward now, needs to seal the deal. But a very strong round for Grammy. Also very tiring to be in the clinch when you are on the offensive also. And Grammy just taking the seconds off the clock now, feeling like he's got this round in the bag.
Oh, beautiful step up left knee there from Grammy, right on the bell. Much better second round there from Grammy, I felt. And I think more than enough to take it away. Continuous forward pressure there from Grammy, controlling the clinch on the inside, weathering the storms of the heavy punch combinations of Yang Guijiao. And there you can see him a little bit open mouth, breathing deep, as well as our friend Grammy breathing deep as well. But would it be any wonder if you're walking forward that much, taking a lot of damage to give your own? Well, let's go and have a look at these replays. Yeah, it was all about this, just pushing through the punishment, biting down on that mouth guard, keeping that guard nice and high, then lock on as soon as you find the opportunity and wear your opponent down with those big knees. I mean, here in the highlights, it looks like Yang Guizhou is getting the better of the exchanges, but for me, it was all about the walk forward Muay Thai prowess of Grammy. What did you think?
Yang Guizhou had a very good start to that round early on, but you know, 2/3 of the round went to Grammy. I feel Yang Guizhou really emptied the tank early on in that boxing combination, and this is what can happen. The fighter gets excited, he thinks he can stop him, he empties the tank, but then Grammy stood strong. We see him blocking the shots with the forearms, with the elbows, pushing through, and I feel Grammy really took over. You know, at least 2/3 of that round with a clinch, delivering some really punishing knees. And I feel this is what the corner of Grammy will want. They will want him to march through, get that strong grip, because right now, Yang Guizhou is not looking good in that clinch.
Here we are coming into the third and final round of action. Yang Guizhou taking on Grammy. I feel like Yang Guizhou has a lot of momentum to build here within this round. Needs to shut him down. Oh, spin it to win it once again, but just misses the mark here from Yang Guizhou. Oh, but applying heavy pressure to the body. A little bit of dirty boxing within the clinch there from Yang Guizhou, and that's never a real good look. Oh, beautiful right elbow there from Grammy for good measure, straight over the top.
And this is what I said about getting that really tight grip, not allowing the person to box, because some people will just punch in the clinch. When they don't know how to defend it, they're not going to play that tie game with you. They just try to go over the top. They're going to make it scrappy. They want you to release your hands. And maybe this is where we could see Grammy start work more on the outside like he did in the beginning of the fight. Just chop that leg. Now that Yang Guizhou is a bit more tentative, he doesn't want to come too close to Grammy. He doesn't want to get locked into that clinch because he knows that is not a good position from him. He felt a lot of pain last round. But unless one of these fighters does something, we're going to have a very anticlimactic sort of standoff here.
Swing and a miss there from Yang Guizhou as Grammy applies a little bit more pressure. And you can tell that Yang Guizhou is very tentative to engage in close quarter combat. Just straight away goes up top with the heavy punches to the body, looking for the release of the lock from Grammy. Swing and a miss there once again from Yang Guizhou, but these two boys have to pick up the tempo here in the third and final round. You've only got 9 minutes to impress the judges. Oh, but he's cut off the ring very effectively here from Yang Guizhou, but locked on once again, but back on the outside.
And this is better work from Yang Guizhou. Longer boxing, chopping the legs, does find himself back in the clinch, but the referee will break it quick because not the best of positions for Grammy, but it could be one apiece for both of these fighters, so they need to dominate this third round, just show the judges that they're still willing to fight, that they're still willing to push forward, and now the referee will have a word with these fighters, telling them to fight. It's a 3-round fight. We'd like to see action throughout. And now a low kick again from Yang Guizhou. Elbow attempt from Grammy. Tries to get him into the clinch. And some big swings here from Yang Guizhou.
Oh, big knees here from Grammy as well. But there you can see Yang Guizhou locking up on the ropes. Surprised he didn't get a little bit of a warning for the referee for that. But 20 seconds to go. Dying seconds of the third bout of the evening. And it's looking pretty good here for Grammy as he gets swam into punches here from Yang Guizhou.
Yeah, now Grammy's taking the back foot, just ticking down the seconds on this clock. Maybe he feels like he's won this fight. He did have a very strong round, but Yang Guizhou still in this fight, and that is the end of the third round.
Phenomenal fight between these two. Third fight of the evening. Coming up next, China takes on Thailand as well. We'll go and have a look at the replays, the highlights from that fight. Let's have a look at this. Heavy punches throughout the fight there from Yang Guizhou. But just like we anticipated, clinch prowess there from the Thai fighter. Ate a lot of punishment to give it himself, but he weathered the storm, locked on, delivered a lot of effective knees. It was a little bit hard for him to get the clinch entry with those big swimming hands, because you could tell he was a little bit tentative to put up the guard. Some nice elbows on the inside there as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored this bout 28-29. The second judge scored this bout 29-28. And the last judge scored this bout 29-28. And we have the winner by with split decision! Red corner! Yang Guiyao, Sheng Li, Jianke, Club! Rajadamnern, are you awake? Nobody here. Are you having fun tonight? I didn't see anyone. Hello? Are you having fun tonight? From this side. Are you having fun tonight? And your turn! Alright guys, we will take a short break around 5 minutes for you because I have free t-shirts. To give away! Alright guys, would you like that t-shirt? Would you like that? What's up upstairs? Hold on. I have 2 rules for you. Just easier you have a chance to get this t-shirt. The first one, can you please stand up? Can you please stand up? Can you please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. And the second one. Let's dance! Like that. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Joe, wait a minute, Joe. Wait a minute, get ready, wait a minute. Your turn. Get ready! 3, 2, 1, let's go! Like that, good turn! Let's go! I'm stacked, get ready, come on! All right, guys, where you sit here, please stand up. Make some louder! Left hand first, left hand first. And we have more teacher here. Get ready! Let's have a look! The commentator! Shen coming for! Hey! Joe! Ow! Ow, Joe! Oh, look at this! Like me. I don't forget you! All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Rajadamnern Stadium! Come on, let's go! It's too hard for me! 3, 1, like me! Show me! Like that! Show me once again! You know that? Hey! Let's have a look! Like that! 3, 2, 1! Woo! You know that? Hey! Would you like a t-shirt? The Naked Man! Hey! Like me! Come on, here you are! What up, weird here? So crazy! Like me! 3, 2, 1, let's go! It's like an earthquake! line Shen! One line Shen! Get ready, come on! Oh, you do not believe. Thank you for joining us and thank you for having me. You guys, awesome, fantastic. Let's clap your hand louder! Look at you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the break. Thank you.
This shit that ice cold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot.
Oh, look at you, the sexy man. The sexy man.
You know who I am, I'm too hot.
Too hot.
My band bought that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Yeah.
Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Where's the teacher? Where's the teacher?
Don't believe me, just watch.
Please show for the camera. Show for the camera. Like that.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Woo! Too hot.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Bring it up.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Like that.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, hey.
Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check.
Hey!
Get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the about of the evening. Fighter 139 pounds between China takes on Thailand. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner representing China. Please welcome Chen Yanjie, Chen Li, Jianke Club.
My chance new go watch made in China. We play ping pong ball made in China. Kiatpetch metal says pink made in China. It had run the black car made in China. She said that she didn't love me. She said that she didn't love me. She said that she didn't love me. She lied, she lied. She all made it in China. She all made it in China. She all made it in China. She lied, she lied. Made in China to 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Chen Yanjie, Sun Li, Jianke Club. And here's the opponent fighting the blue corner, representing Thailand. Please clap your hands for Chayak Sangtong Chayak.
Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo. Dímelo, parcero.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thai warrior, Chayak Sangtong Chayak.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I do apologize if you just watched the dance cam. You would have seen my phenomenal physique there. But here we are coming up for the co-main event of the evening. This one at 139 pounds of pure Muay Thai action. China takes on Thailand. Shen Ying-jae, Shengli Renhei Club Muay Thai taking on Chayak, Sengtongkagas from Thailand. Two debutantes coming in at co-main event. It's a bit of a tradition here at SKS Empire that often the co-main event ends up being the best fight of the night. Jimmy says it, I say it, and now Ollie may say it himself. But here we are, both fighters about to seal the ring and perform the traditional Wai Kru Ram Muay, the pre-fight dance that every boxer must perform before going into battle. Traditionally paying homage to their trainers, their masters, everyone who gets them ready for this point. Right now, of course, you can see both fighters wearing the Monkon, the traditional headpiece, which serves as a talisman for good luck, preparing fighters for battle. And also the armband there that you can see on Chokpayak, the Prajit, which traditionally in the war times, warriors would rip or tear bits of cloth from their mothers or their sisters' sarongs for good luck before they went into battle. But here we are, 3 rounds of co-main event action as I trip over my own tongue for the 50th time tonight. Might have to get myself some lozenges after this, but Shen Ying-jae, Sheng Li Renhei Club from China taking on Chokpayak Sengtongkagas. This one, co-main event. You can see both fighters getting the little last bit of hydration and final blessings from their trainers as we come into the co-main event. Don't go anywhere after this because we have America taking on Morocco. 202 pounds of heavyweight Muay Thai action. Guaranteed fireworks in that one, but right now it's all about the co-main event. As Ollie is traumatized by my dancing. But here we are coming into the second last bout of the evening.
And it'll be interesting to see how this fight starts. Obviously, Shen Ying-jae is the teammate of Yang Guizhao, who we just saw fight. And both of these fighters are actually sitting ringside before their fight, as is traditional in Muay Thai. So they may have seen some clues at how they can work. But right now, Shen Ying-jae is just firing heavy with these boxing combinations, same as we saw from his teammate in the last fight, and a swing and a miss there. So will we see Chokpayak enter the clinch as he saw Grammy have some success with in the last fight? But right now he's staying on the back foot, he's firing back with his own shots. Chokpayak in the southpaw position. Shen Ying-jae orthodox. Now Shen Ying-jae just pushing the pace forward, goes light, low, goes high with the boxing combinations. But Chokpayak does well to avoid these shots. Bit of bobbing and weaving from the Thai man there.
I mean, it's not uncommon for us to see this from the Chinese fighters. Shen Ying-jae just looking to counter with that left hook. Beautiful work there. And they always come in with these big, wide hooks, but a lot of power. Digging down deep just to muster the energy to go to the body, go over the top. A lot of head movement here from Shen Ying-jae, but Chokpayak just locks it up once again, looking for the same method of madness as Grammy in the previous fight. But there, sitting on that back foot, looking to offload that big left kick, the old southpaw draw as we call it.
We're seeing Shen Ying-jae try to attack the inside leg of Chokpayak, as is common, and a big right hand there from Shen Ying-jae, and he done well to miss that kick because that may have been a foul, and the referee gives Chokpayak a count, and it looks like he may not get up, and this is the end of the fight.
And it's all over! Shen Ying-jae, the Red Dragon, fireballs of fists, heavy-handed action there from Shen Ying-jae. Wow, phenomenal action. And as you said, great job of pulling back and restraining there with that final kick, because that soccer boot could have been a big foul moment. But let's go and have a look at these replays. It was forward pressure straight out of the gates. One-way traffic here from Shen. Just unstoppable with that right hand right on the button. But again, luckily he missed that final touch-up, because it could have been all over Rover there for Chayak. Oh, just by a smidgen. Beautiful combination. And punching down as well, not punching straight, punching down. Going right down on that throat position. Beautiful work there from Sheng Yingzhe. Light work, baby. Hashtag light work. As we throw it over to MC Top.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, one Muay Thai action, we have the winner by with knockout, red corner, Chen Yinjie, Zheng Li, Jianke Club.
This is Rajadamnern.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, this is the last bout of the evening. Fighting at 202 pounds. Between Morocco takes on USA. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Morocco, please welcome Anouar family Muay Thai.
They gon' take your face off. Spirit of a lion describes my soul. Give it up to Zion, then my fire grows. Wishing of a riot inside my lobe, and my tripping is the highest when I fight my foes. If I'ma hit them with this, you about to get your ass kicked. My technique is so sick, I'm about to make the hit quick. Whole lot of muscle, you don't wanna be in a tussle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give the big hand for Anouar family Muay Thai.
In the red blood, ain't no way you about to get up. How you know that I text your ass cause you got the motherfucking check stub? Always gonna have.
And here's your opponent, fighting the blue corner, representing the United States of America. Please welcome Brandon Sanko Muay Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, your American warrior, Brandon Sanko Muay Thai.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to SKS Empire Live from the home of Muay Thai, Rajadamnern Stadium, since 1945, in collaboration with Kiatpetch Promotions, the gold standard of promoting. You are just in time for the main event of the evening. Morocco takes on the US of A. Anouar family Muay Thai there. You could see him as Arjun Parin, the man in the middle, checks him out, just making sure the last minute preparations are all good. As we come over to the blue corner, Brandon Sanko Muay Thai. Believe training out of Hong Kong Muay Thai up there in Chiang Mai. Big shout out to all the Hong Kong fans watching this evening. I've actually seen Brandon fight a few times. I believe he fought on another show that I called, but unfortunately lost that fight, but has been gaining momentum up there on the Northern Thai circuit. So phenomenal to see two 202-pound juggernauts go toe-to-toe for this one. Unstoppable movement means unstoppable movement. The big boys are back in town. And I'm very excited for this one because I've heard a lot of good things about Brandon Rivera training out of Hong Kong. We've seen a fair bit of American talent grace themselves here on the SKS platform. A few boys out of Mango Tree Muay Thai over there in Hawaii. But right now, it's time for Anouar Family Muay Thai and Brandon Sanko to go toe-to-toe with Mr. Worldwide himself, Mr. Parin Atanabu, one of the finest referees in the game. Main event action here at Rajadamnern Stadium. 202 pounds. I think this might be one of the heaviest fights I've called. Anouar Family Muay Thai taking on Brandon Sanko Muay Thai from America. 3 rounds of main event action.
Very big weight class this. As you said, very uncommon to find fighters of this size, especially in Bangkok stadiums. I don't believe I've ever called a fight in Muay Thai. Gentlemen this size, but I will not talk too much. This could be over in a blink. And these two already trading early on. Anouar for an overhand right. Big strong kick from Brandon. Needs to keep his chin down there. Anouar's firing heavy, chopping the legs.
Oh, trying to offload the elbows early here from Brandon. And it looks like the chef's cooking, and he's found the heat, and he's bringing it right up against Anouar here. Crisp. Over the top. Places the elbow once again. Spin it to win it there from Anouar for good measure, but not quite getting through the strong guard there of Brandon as he pushes forward, would you rather.
Brandon showing a lot of power in his legs. Strong right knee there off of the clinch. That's the second time he's landed that. Big left knee there. And thunderous low kicks. Also that Brandon's displaying on the outside. Looks like he's doing very well in the clinch. Pushes the head back. The referee separates them. Brandon continuing to march forward. Doesn't look like Anouar is throwing anything that is going to deter Brandon from this onslaught of him marching forward. He takes a step back. Breathes. Over and right in a big right hand there from Brandon, and Anouar looks like he's in trouble. Big strong knee again.
Big follow-up with the right elbow over the top, making Anouar look like a chopping board at this point. Oh, big knee for good measure, mixing up the levels. And I think Ajay Parin might have a look at this in just a second, because it looks to me as if Anouar's not fighting back, just holding on for his dear life in complete survival mode. Will he be voted off the island? And he's getting the 8 count here from Ajay Parin. And it feels like this might not go on any longer. And it's all over, Rover. Well done, Brandon, the Juggernaut. And I said unstoppable movement meets unstoppable object. Brandon, what an onslaught to bring against your opponent. Heavy weight, heavy artillery on all fronts. Levels of the game, levels with the knees, levels with the elbows. We'll go and have a look at the highlights in just a second. And that is what heavyweight Muay Thai is all about. Break us down, Ollie.
Yeah, as we saw those strong right knees, Brandon just getting that left hand round the back, pulling Anouar in, and Anouar just didn't look like he knew what to do in that clinch when he had him in this position here. Those thunderous knees, he's going up top with the elbows, he's going to the body with the knee. He was in all sorts of trouble, and Anouar did not want to carry on. Hopefully he may have not broken any ribs, but he was certainly in a world of pain as he called to the referee, and the referee done a good job of seeing him not able to defend himself, and here, different position there. Anouar was just, he was done by this point. Wishing him all the best.
Domination Nation here at Rajadamnern Stadium. The US of A does it once again. And there it is. Let's throw it over to MC Top.
In the first round, one Muay Thai action, we have the winner by way of knockout, blue corner, Lantern Sanko Muay Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last chapter of this program. I would love to say thank you for watching and thank you for coming Rajadamnern Stadium. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Have a great night. ขอบคุณครับ
I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring,
Thank you for coming. Bye. Have a great night.
and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hand touching hands, reaching out,
get ready,
touching me, touching you.
Come on!
Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined.
ขอบคุณครับ Bye. Have a great night. ขอบคุณทีมงานคุณภาพของผมครับคอนโทรลทุกท่านฮะ
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurting runs off my shoulders, how can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to
Rung!